Hello students, today we'll be studying about Vertebrata. I said phylum Chordata is divided into three subphylum: Urochordata, Cephalochordata and Vertebrata. So the last subphylum is Vertebrata. So Vertebrata means they have notochord when they are small, but when they grow into adult, the notochord is replaced by cartilaginous or bony vertebral column. Okay, phylum Chordata, the vertebrates coming under, the animals coming under phylum Chordata will be having a notochord. But in subphylum Vertebrata, the notochord, when they are small, when the vertebrates are small, they have a notochord. As vertebrates grow into adult, the notochord is converted into a cartilaginous or bony vertebral column. ಕಾಶಿಯರು ಖಂಡಗಳಂತ ಹೇಳ್ತಾರೆ ಕನ್ನಡದಲ್ಲಿ vertebral column. In human beings also we have vertebral column on our back side. Okay, because of vertebral column we can walk, we can stand straight, it is flexible, we can move, we can bend. So that is called as vertebral column, which is located on the back side, vertebral column. So vertebrates have notochord when they are small. As they grow into adult, it is replaced by a bony cartilaginous or bony. Cartilaginous means soft bone. Bony vertebral column. Because of these, all vertebrates are chordates, but all chordates are not vertebrates. Only in vertebrates, the notochord is converted into vertebral column. Whereas in cephalochordata or urochordata, notochord is present, it is not converted into vertebral column. That's why all vertebrates are chordates, but all chordates are not vertebrates. In urochordata and cephalochordata, the notochord is not replaced by vertebral column. So all chordates are not vertebrates. But in vertebrates, the notochord is replaced by vertebral column. So all vertebrates are chordates. Okay. Then vertebrates have a ventral muscular heart with 2, 3 or 4 chambers. They have a closed circulatory system, a complete heart with 2, 3 or 4 chambers. In human beings, we have a 4-chamber heart, that is 2 auricle and 2 ventricle. Left auricle, right auricle, left ventricle and right ventricle. You might have studied in your lower class. Same way, vertebrates, the animals belonging to vertebrates might have 2, 3 or 4 chambers. Two chambers means one auricle and one ventricle, one atria and one ventricle. 3 chamber means 2 atria, 2 auricle and one ventricle. 4 chamber means 2 auricles and 2 ventricles. So all vertebrates have either 2, 3 or 4 chambered heart, and they have kidneys for excretion and osmoregulation. Excretion take place through kidneys. Then they have paired appendages are present, which are fins or limbs. Fishes also belong to vertebrates. Fishes contain fins, and all other organisms belonging to vertebrate, including human beings, contain limbs. So we'll study about what are vertebrates. We'll study about classification of vertebrate or division of vertebrata. So the subphylum Vertebrata is divided as follows. Vertebrata is divided into two, agnatha and natostomata. Vertebrata is divided into two, agnatha and natostomata. Agnatha means the animals which doesn't have jaws, which lack jaws, JAWS, which lack jaw. Such animals belong to agnatha. They are vertebrates, Vertebrate is divided into two, agnatha and Notochord. Agnatha contains animals which doesn't have jaws, whereas Notochord means they have jaw. So agnatha is divided into one class. That class is called as cyclostomata, whereas Notochord is divided into two superclasses. In the first one is species and second one is tetrapoda. Species means those animals which will be having fins, that means fishes, and tetrapoda are those animals which have limbs. So species is further divided into two classes. First class is class chondrichthyes and second one is class osteocytes. Chondrichthyes and osteocytes, and tetrapoda is divided into four classes, that is class amphibia, class reptilia, class aves and class mammalia. So these classes you have to study detail with their example. So division vertebrate is divided into agnatha and Notochord. Agnatha is divided into class cyclostomata. Notochord is divided into superclass species and tetrapoda. Species is further divided into class chondrichthyes and osteocytes. And tetrapoda is divided into class amphibia, reptilia, aves and mammalia. So you have to study about the subphylum Vertebrata in detail. So first we will go to study about agnatha in that class. First one is class cyclostomata. Agnatha will be having only one class, that is called as class cyclostomata. Example of cyclostomata is fishes. Now what type of fishes? They contain jawless fishes. I said agnathum is no jaw. So class cyclostomata contains jawless fishes. Example is Petromyzon. Petromyzon. Other example is Myxine. This is the example of Petromyzon, lamprey, and this is the example of Myxine, hagfish. This is lamprey and this is Myxine. These are jawless fishes, the fishes without jaws. See this, the fishes without jaws, jawless fishes. So coming to the characteristic feature, these fishes belonging to cyclostomata are ectoparasites. These are ectoparasites on fishes. Ectoparasite means these fishes live on the body of other fishes, live outside the body of other fishes, not inside the body. These fishes are not parasites. They doesn't live inside the body. They live outside the body. Ectoparasite means outside the body. They live upon the body of other fishes. For example, I can give you lice on hair. ಹೇನುಗಳು ತಲೆಯ ಮೇಲೆ ಇರ್ತದೆ. ಓಕೆ, ಗೊತ್ತುಂಟಲ್ಲ ಹೇನುಗಳು ತಲೆಯ ಮೇಲೆ ಇರೋದು. ಸೊ ದೇ ಆರ್ ectoparasite. They live upon the hair. Or ticks on dogs. ಈ ಡಾಗಿನ ನಾಯಿಗಳ ಮೇಲೆ ಸಣ್ಣ ಸಣ್ಣ ticks ಇರ್ತದೆ, ಸಣ್ಣ ಸಣ್ಣ insects ಇರ್ತದೆ which feed upon the body. So these all are ectoparasites. They live outside the body of the host. So here the fishes belonging to cyclostomata are ectoparasites. They have elongated body which contain about 6 to 15 pairs of gill. They have a long elongated body. You can see a long body, elongated body which contain about 6 to 15 pair of gill slits. And these gill slits are used for respiration, for breathing purpose. Respiration means breathing, swasha ತೆಗೆಯೋದು. Okay. Since they doesn't have jaws, but they have a circular mouth. They have a circular, round mouth without jaws. They have a round mouth without jaws, and that mouth is used for sucking, to suck. They have a round mouth without jaws, and these mouths, see here, this particular part is used for sucking. Okay. Then their body consists of scales. ಈ ಫಿಶಸ್ಸಿಗೆ ಬಾಡಿಯಲ್ಲಿ ಸ್ಕೇಲ್ಸ್ ಇರ್ತದೆ. ಮಾಪಕಗಳು ಅಂತ ಹೇಳ್ತಾರೆ. Scales. You might have seen when your mom cut the fishes at home, they'll remove the scales, that white color thing. They have scales and paired fins. See, these are called as fins. Paired fins. Then paired fins. Cranium and vertebral column are cartilaginous. They have a cranium which is present inside the brain, cranium, and vertebral column. Already I said what is vertebral column. They are cartilaginous. Cartilaginous means they are made up of soft bones. Like how your ear bone is cartilaginous, same way cartilaginous means soft bones. Cranium and vertebral column are cartilaginous. Circulation is of closed type. I said already, fishes will be having closed type of circulatory system with 2-chambered heart, 1 artery and 1 ventricle. They live in marine water. Speciality of these fishes is, these fishes are usually found in sea water, but to lay egg, that laying of egg is called as spawning in fishes. They live in marine water, migrate for spawning to fresh water. These fishes are usually found in sea water, but to deposit eggs, to lay egg, they move to fresh water. Either they move to from ocean, from sea, they will move to river water for spawning. Spawning means to lay the eggs. Okay, these fishes are mainly found in sea water, but to lay eggs or spawning they migrate to fresh water. Especially they migrate to river for spawning. After spawning, within a few days they die. Okay, these fishes are mainly found in sea water for laying egg or for the deposition of egg, or for spawning they go to fresh water. These adult fishes cannot survive in fresh water. After spawning, after laying eggs, within a few days they die in the fresh water. They will not go back again to sea water. They lay egg in the fresh water. Then after few days these fishes will die. Then that egg will then convert into larva. After larva, it will develop after metamorphosis. Means metamorphosis after larva turning into different stages and getting growing into adult. As soon as the larva turns into adult, they go back to the sea water. Again same cycle continues. They live in the sea water. For the deposition of egg, they will go for the deposition of egg, or for spawning they go to fresh water. There they lay the egg and they die. Then the eggs will convert into larva, undergo a stage called as metamorphosis, and then again turn back into adult, and that adult will move back to the sea water. So example of class-cyclostomata is, first one is Petromyzon, second one is Myxine. Petromyzon, this is called as, common name of Petromyzon is lamprey, and this is Myxine, common name is hagfish. This is about class-cyclostomata. Next we will be studying about Notochord, with jaws. These are animals which contain jaws. Notochord is divided into two superclass, class species and class Tetrapoda. The superclass species is divided into two classes. That is, first one is class Chondrichthyes and second one is class Osteocytes. So coming to the first class Chondrichthyes. Example of class Chondrichthyes is Scoliodon, Pristis, Trigon, etc. Scoliodon, dogfish. This is Scoliodon. ದೊಡ್ಡ ಫಿಶ್ ಅನ್ನು ಶಾರ್ಕ್ ಹೇಳ್ತೇವೆ, ಬಟ್ ದಿಸ್ ಇಸ್ ಸ್ಕಾಲಿಯಡಾನ್, ಡಾಗ್ ಫಿಶ್. ತಾಟೆ ಅಂತ ಹೇಳ್ತೇವೆ ಕಾಮನ್ ಲ್ಯಾಂಗ್ವೇಜಲ್ಲಿ, ತಾಟೆ. ಸ್ಕಾಲಿಯಡಾನ್. ದಿಸ್ ಇಸ್ ಪ್ರಿಸ್ಟಿಸ್. ದಿಸ್ ಇಸ್ ಹ್ಯಾಕ್ ಫಿಶ್. This is stingray, trigon. This is scoliodon. Common name is dogfish. This is pristis and this is trigon. Common name is stingray. Torake anta ಹೇಳ್ತೇವೆ, torake. You might have seen this. Stingray. This is pristis and this is scoliodon. This is pristis and this is torake. Trigon, stingray, ray fish. Okay, coming to characteristic feature of class Chondrichthyes. These are marine animals with streamlined body. These are marine animals. See, streamlined body means such type of fish. See, this is streamlined body means here you can see this one here. These are streamlined body fishes. So the animals belonging to class Chondrichthyes, these are marine animals with streamlined body and cartilaginous endoskeleton. Their body, their bone is soft. Their body is made up of soft bone, cartilaginous endoskeleton. You might have had tate or torake. If you see the bone, they are soft bone, not like fish's bone. They are cartilaginous bone. Okay. Mouth is located ventrally. You can see the mouth. It is located here. In this fishes, the mouth is located here. See, mouth is located ventrally on the ventral side. So this is the dorsal side and this is the ventral side. Mouth is located ventrally. Mouth is located ventrally. Next, Notochord is persistent throughout life. Notochord is present. Everybody know Notochord is present, persistent throughout the life. Gill slits are separate without operculum. They have gill slits for respiration, for breathing, but they are separate without operculum. Operculum is there is no covering for gills. Operculum is gill cover. You can see in your normal fishes. Okay, there will be operculum, whereas in this particular fishes there is no operculum. Gill slits are open, they are not covered by operculum. Then skin is tough, containing minute placoid scales. Skin is tough, containing minute placoid scale. The skin is covered by placoid scales. Animals are predaceous. These animals are predaceous means they depend on other small fishes for their food. They capture other small fishes for their food. Predaceous. Absence of air bladder. So they swim continuously to avoid sinking. They doesn't have air bladder. Air bladder means one gas will be filled inside the bladder so that they can stand in the water. But these animals doesn't have air bladder. So to remain in water, they should continuously swim to avoid sinking. Otherwise, if they doesn't swim, they sink. They go deep into the water. You might have seen whales, sharks, dolphins. These animals continuously swim in the water. They will not stand in the water because they cannot stand in the water. They doesn't have air bladder to stand in the water. So because of absence of air bladder, they should continuously swim in the water to avoid sinking. Otherwise they will fall inside the water. So absence of air bladder, and because of absence of air bladder, they should swim continuously to avoid sinking. Heart is two-chambered, closed heart, that is with one atria, one auricle and one ventricle. Auricle to receive the pure blood, auricle to pump the pure blood, ventricle to receive the impure blood. Auricle will supply the blood to all the parts of the body, pure blood to all the parts of the body. Ventricle will collect the impure blood from all the parts of the body and transfer back to the heart. And there are some fishes which will be having electric organs. There are some fishes which will be having electric organs. You might have seen in Discovery Channel and all. Electric fish. Electric organ. The name of one example for electric fish is torpedo. There are some fishes with electric organ and some have poisonous sting. That is trigon. See. This is the sting of trigon, stingray. Idu sting ಹೇಳ್ತೇವೆ, and these are poisonous. Adara tail, sting. Tail is called as poisonous sting. They are cold-blooded animals. These particular fishes are cold-blooded. So cold-blooded animals are called as poikilotherms. Keep it in mind. Cold-blooded animals are called as poikilothermous animals. Poikilothermous meaning cold-blooded. So fishes are cold-blooded animals. So they are poikilothermous. And why these electric organs and poisonous stings are present? They are present to defend themselves, to protect themselves from other bigger animals. Okay. So they are poikilothermous, cold-blooded animals. Sexes are separate and one male fish and one female fishes will be there. Now, how to identify male fish? Male fish, how to differentiate male fish and female fish? Here, males will be having pelvic fins which bear claspers. They will be having one different type of fins. Fins means this type. These are called as fins. See, these are called as fins. Okay, they will be having pelvic fins which contain claspers. Claspers means a particular organ which can grab something tightly. ಏನಾದರೂ ಹಿಡಿದ್ರೆ ಅದನ್ನು ಟೈಟಾಗಿ ಹಿಡಿಯುವ ಶಕ್ತಿ ಇರ್ತದೆ. That is called as claspers. Grab something very tightly. Fertilization is internal. Fertilization is inside the body. And all are viviparous. Viviparous means these fishes are egg-laying animals. Viviparous. Example, Scoliodon, that is commonly known as dogfish. Pristis, commonly known as sawfish. Trigon, commonly known as stingray. These are the example of class Chondrichthyes. Three examples are enough. 3 or 2 examples are enough for exam. Next, class Osteocytes. Class Osteocytes. These are different from class Chondrichthyes fishes. I said class Chondrichthyes will be having cartilaginous bone, but these class Osteocytes have bony endoskeleton, not soft bone. They have a hard bone, bony endoskeleton. And these class Osteocytes fishes are found both in marine and fresh water. Class Chondrichthyes fishes are only found in marine water, in sea water. But class Osteocytes, these fishes can live both in sea water as well as in marine water. Example, see, these are different examples of class Osteocytes. Flying fish, seahorse, cutla, rohu, angelfish. So this is flying fish. This is seahorse. This is cutla. You might have seen. Cutla. This is rohu. This is angelfish. This fishes you find in aquarium. Angelfish. So Katla can be found in fresh water, river water, ಅಥವಾ ಮನೆಯಲ್ಲಿ ಸ್ವಿಮ್ಮಿಂಗ್ ಪೂಲ್ ಇದ್ದರೆ ಕೆಲವರು ಈ ಫಿಶಸನ್ನು ಸ್ವಿಮ್ಮಿಂಗ್ ಪೂಲಲ್ಲಿ ಕಲ್ಚರ್ ಮಾಡ್ತಾರೆ. ಕಟ್ಲಾ ಫೇಮಸ್ ಫಿಶ್. Okay, so these fishes can found both in marine and fresh water, and they have a bony endoskeleton. The body is made up of bone. Then body is streamlined. And the mouth is terminal. In class-Chondrichthyes the mouth was ventral, whereas in class-Osteocytes mouth is terminal. Can you see the mouth? Terminal, on the tip, not on the dorsal side, not on the ventral side, it is present on the tip. Mouth is terminal. Here mouth is present. Mouth is terminal. Body is streamlined. Can you see this? Body is streamlined and mouth is terminal. Then they have 4 pairs of gills covered by operculum. See, this is called as operculum, this one. That means inside this covering gills are present. They have 4 pairs of gills. Here also you can see operculum. See, this one is operculum. Inside this covering, gill slits are present. Gills are covered by operculum and gill slits are used for respiration. Skin is covered by cycloid scales. So these are called as scales. Skin is covered, this one. See this one. Skin is covered by cycloid scales. They are covered by scales. Air bladder is present which regulates buoyancy. Now these fishes contain air bladder, so they can balance in the water. They should not swim continuously. I said in class-Chondrichthyes air bladder is absent, so they should swim continuously to avoid sinking. But here in these fishes air bladder is present, and these air bladder allow them to regulate buoyancy. Buoyancy means they can stand on the water. They should not swim continuously in the water. They can stand on the water. If they stand on the water also, they will not sink. They will not fall because of presence of air bladder. Air bladder is present which helps in regulating buoyancy. Buoyancy means they have the ability to stand on the water without swimming. Heart is 2-chambered, that is with one auricle and one ventricle. Heart is 2-chambered. Again they are cold-blooded animals, so they are called as poikilotherms, cold-blooded. Sexes are separate. Fertilization is external. They lay egg outside the body in the water. Oviparous. Sorry, I made a mistake here. Fertilization is internal. They are viviparous. They doesn't lay egg. They develop into young ones. I'm sorry, I got confused. Here fertilization is internal. They are viviparous. Viviparous means they give birth to young ones. They doesn't lay egg. They directly give birth to young ones. Whereas in class Osteocytes, they are oviparous. They lay egg. They lay egg and develop into young ones. Development is direct, not into larva. Directly they grow into a adult fish. Example Exocetus, commonly known as flying fish. See, this is scientific name is Exocetus, commonly known as flying fish. This is scientific name is Hippocampus, commonly known as seahorse. Hippocampus, scientific name, commonly known as seahorse. This is cuttlefish, scientific name and common name is same, cuttlefish. This is rohu fish, scientific name is labio. Common name is rohu fish. And this is angelfish. This is angelfish. Scientific name is Petrophyllum. Pterophyllum. P is silent here. Pterophyllum. Angelfish. This fish usually you find in aquariums. Angelfish. So these are the example exocytus, hippocampus, cutla, labio and pterophyllum. P is silent. Pterophyllum. Next, we'll study about tetrapoda in the coming class. Thank you.